Hey, hi, and welcome to another weekly connection. And as we enter this next phase,
Pause a second. Can you move this here? Just bubbled right out. You're good now. Start it over.
hey, hi, and welcome to another weekly connection. And as we enter this next phase, we're led by Lord Kutumi and Saint Germain today to help us through the darkest hours that we are in. It's important to understand that we are moving forward and that the light is growing, and we need to be at 51%. We are extremely close. We do not need that 51% to be enlightened. We only need them to question why and who we are. We only need to ask the question and to want to be light. That is all we need. So here we are. I think we're getting closer. You are, remember, we've been talking about being in the middle of this chaos. And the darkest points, you cannot tell where you are in the storm because you're in the middle of the doggone storm. So it's extremely important that we hold our light, that we be the light more than ever, that we do not become apathetic. And we've talked about that before, and how dangerous that is to be apathetic, because apathetic and going into the doldrums isn't light. It isn't totally in the dark, but it is in that gray area. It is not supporting light. So it's very important that we do whatever we need to do to keep our momentum going. Because at this time, with all the stuff going on, just look at all the interstellar stuff going on. Holy smokerino. It's crazy out there. But we are so supported in what we're doing. Remember, this is a big job. We are eradicating 80% of what we call the error, or translated into ego serving self. This is the end of it, forever and ever. And you volunteered and were chosen to be here at this moment in these crazy times of absurdity. The absurdity will not last forever. It is not going to last that long. We are moving forward, and we are becoming conscious. Humanity. Will everyone? No. But it doesn't have to be that way. But what we need to do is keep our voices loud and keep our energy strong. And know that as all of these dark little nuances in every corner become light, it can be quite shocking. Because ego serving self is, of course, the most selfish of all things. And that is how Earth has been run for a very, very, very long time. And now it's ending with you and me. So let's do our thing. So let's get the spray. Put yourself in that vibration of that spray. Come on, baby. And the cosmic thrust that we love. And we bring it, rub it through our hands and bring it up through our aura. Cup our hands together. And that deep breath will bring you back to the light when you fall. It's all right to have those moments, by the way. We all do. It's all right. And are we tired? Extremely. But it's okay. We're going to make it through. Okay? That's what's important for us to know. That's what's important for us to understand, is that we are exceedingly well, actually. So then I use the ascension oil on my third eye. And it protects me from the craziness. It really helps me. And it's really good to put on like before you go out into the world. I'm a bit of a hermit. I go out some, of course, but I don't go out very much. And then we go on the nose and on the throat. And this helps to keep my third eye from jumping all over the place and keeps your nervous system centered, because you get wigged out with all the crazy. And that's all right. And I bring my tensor field. I don't know if they have yet, but the tensor fields are going to go on sale solely, individually, so that you can have your own little tensor field. Because I use this, I sleep with it, and I keep it, like really putting it right here on your thymus to relax your central nervous system when you get wigged out. And of course, we've just gone through the holidays, and that's crazy. And now we're thinking about what's ahead in the new year. Where are we going? What have we done? We're going forward into the light, through the storm. And we must get through the storm. It's not a long storm. It will end. So let's do it. So let's bring the light. I love the feel of this thing. Let's bring the light up, coming from source, that gold, yummy light. And it comes down through, and it hits every part of you. And it comes down and out your feet and into the earth. You feel that vibration connecting with the mother as she holds on to your tether. And you bring that energy in deeper, farther into her grid. And you feel how large it's getting. And you can tell by all of the activity on the planet and on the sun, their interaction, the interaction between the earth and the sun is multiplying and getting greater. And things are waking up in the planet that haven't been awakened in hundreds of thousands of years. This is good. It means that she's doing this, getting ready. Because when we flip our axis, that's when we shift. So we need to have these earth changes happening. And we feel love and compassion for anyone and everyone in these changes, in whatever their story is, in whatever their journey is. Because the one thing we certainly have is compassion for one another's journeys. Because each one is unique and each one is growing. So we grow together. And when someone's having more growing pains than others, we send them love and support. So we feel that energy around the grid and the earth. And Mom, she brings it right back up our backs, back to source. And we bring it around and around and around. And we feel that orbit. We feel that energy in that tether of light, protected heaven and earth, holding you between heaven and earth, no matter what's going on out there. And we feel that energy come up again and waterfall out the top of your head, all 12 of your auras, bam, 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 bam. Saturate them with that light. Let it radiate. You feel how strong that is in your cocoon of light? So now that you are connected, heaven and earth, protected on all sides, in every way, and we bring that energy out and load all those auras with that light as much as you can. Now focus on the well of the mother. It will help. Focus on the well of the mother. Radiate your light out. First to mom, then to the sun, and to all the planets. Every planet in our solar system is in some dimension having beings that exist on that planet. Are they in 3D? Heck no. Who wants to be in 3D? Very few planets are in 3D. But we do have neighbors, brothers, and sisters in this solar system and beyond. Connect through the well of the mother. Feel all the energy in the solar system. Feel all of their energies. The most active, Venus and Jupiter, and Mars and Mercury, most active. And go beyond that energy and go as far as you want. Go into the Milky Way. Go through the Pleiades. Go up through the stars, all the way through the Milky Way to our central sun, Elysium. And feel the energy beaming at it. You are gaining the strength and the light and the energies from all these energies and beings, no matter what dimension they are on, and from all the celestial forces that reside throughout. And we feel that energy through the well of the mother. And we get stronger and more galactic. And we know that because our DNA at the root is shifting quickly. The more we transcend this 3D veil, the more we shift faster. And we know it because all of the dogmas, oh my goodness, all that crazy stuff that you were taught when you were younger, you don't respond out of fear. You don't respond out of anger. And of course, you know what it is. Love, kindness, compassion, no matter what. And when we can't muster it, we bring that energy to our spleen. There's the spleen. And we bring the energy to the spleen. And we bring that opalescent light in so that we understand what we don't. And as we understand it, we radiate that right out through our solar plexus so that anyone and everyone needing to understand the same thing goes, aha. Because we're the light seeds that send that energy. And then, we get triggered, don't we, sometimes? So you bring that up onto the liver, your heart. And we bring it to your heart. That liver atomizes emotions at the empathic shield. Now, even though this is 7, these are in between here. In between. Doesn't matter. The the tensor field inside goes for 12. Always has, even in the chakra cuts. So we feel that energy on the liver. And now we don't judge because we understand. And we send that again right out our heart to the collective consciousness. And we go, oh, I get it. I get it. Bless them. Send them love. Feel love, kindness, and compassion towards all of those that are having a difficult time or who are serving their own egos in misery. I know they don't look like they're miserable, but they are. Because we have no doubt that we are who we are and why we are. Because we're light seeds here to shift and transcend this planet to the fifth dimension through our consciousness and sharing our consciousness with all of humanity. Our third eye is so happy. We're getting the job done. We are getting the job done. Closer and closer every day. Crazy, yes, but we expect crazy when we're unraveling all of this insanity for once and all, for all, and shifting and transcending the consciousness of a planet. We are understanding the chaos. Do we like it? Not for 1 second. But we don't have to like it. We have to understand it. And we shine our crown. Just buff that up. Put so much light into there. And let your telepathic notch sing. Say telepathic notch 5 times fast. But you can't. Let it sing. And send that vibration, send that message that you radiate love, kindness, and compassion. The new vibration for humanity. The one that will dominate the planet so soon. And we feel that energy as we radiate it out through all our aura. Good 20 inches, right? And we feel that vibration, that we are strong light seeds, that we are pillars, we are light towers. And we share that light with everyone who needs it. Because goodness gracious, we all need it. So we share it, and we keep our light strong. You just wear your light. And that is your purpose, to wear that light strong. In everywhere you go, in everything you do, 24/7. Because the stranger, the crazier, the more horrible it feels these days. Know that those are signs that we are moving forward, because that is the ego upping, trying to stay alive in all the ways it can think of. But the ego will learn to love. So let's keep beaming. Every day, every moment, and get the job done. This is our moment. So I love you. And I will see you again.